DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy, family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com for more info or call toll-free at 1-800-752-4574 today. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane.
Hello, everybody. Welcome into the FL1 Betting Podcast here on FingerLakes1.com. Paul Russo, joined as always by Jim Senecrobi and Kyle Evans. The NFL, Week 7 in the books. We'll review those picks, make our picks for Week 8. And good news for everybody here. If you didn't know, myself, Jim, and Kyle, we aren't NBA players, so we get to discuss the biggest news of the day across multiple facets of sports. So, more on that in just a minute. But first, thank a couple more of our sponsors, including Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. You can visit them in Waterloo and their Geneva location. Dine-in, takeout, delivery, catering, and banquets. You can order online at Cicinos.com. Live, laugh, and eat well. It's the Italian way. And GoNet Speed, the future of connection is here, and it's fiber. Made for how we live and work today. GoNet Speed Fiber is faster and stronger than anything out there. You can check availability in your area as well as plans and pricing at gonetspeed.com and get ready for fast and reliable fiber internet straight to your home. All right, guys, let's take a look at our bet card from Week 7. Good news, everybody. Over week for me. You guys both +1 in the win column, though, so job well done to you guys.
Yeah, that's a good week. Panthers did it again for me. And the Broncos couldn't handle it. I mean, they won the game, but my God, what a collapse by the Giants. I mean, I thought it would be an easy win for the Broncos, but it was a miracle win.
Well,
how about that? How about the JMU Dukes?
Yeah, the Monarchs got schooled by the Dukes.
You see the final score on that one, Kyle?
I didn't.
A lot to a little.
63 to what?
14 or whatever the hell.
JMU won 16.
Oh, 17. Sorry, I forgot there was a sad field goal in the third quarter.
Yeah.
So.
It's now been 2,374 days since ODU's beat JMU.
Who's counting?
Apparently some James Madison Facebook account that I saw.
To be fair, should we do Nerd Corner here for a minute before we go back to the picks? I think that's fair to do some Nerd Corner. So that rivalry dates back to when they were both FCS schools. Mm-hmm. And that is a big, I wish it got known more nationally, but that's a big regional rivalry. I think it's, I'm not going to get the name of it technically right, but they call it it's like Royalty of Virginia or something like that rivalry. It's a big one though, especially in that area. So. But yeah, 2,000 whatever days now for the Dukes just being on top of the Monarchs.
Yeah, so. The Dukes got something going. They're bowl eligible.
To be fair, I guess we could call it the Battle of I-64, but that's not, Kyle really has no idea what I'm talking about at that front.
What was the final score on that Penn State-Iowa game? How many points?
25-24.
Okay, yeah. So it was close.
Yeah, so.
Another under on the Iowa game this week is in play.
Yeah.
I can't remember who they're playing, but I think it's at 39.
Minnesota. No.
Yeah, Minnesota, Iowa.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see if you go with it again.
Floyd of Rosedale Trophy for that rivalry game.
And then what's going on with the Raiders? Like, I really thought, I'm done with them. I thought Pete Carroll was going to come in and with the talent they had and Geno Smith, they were going to contend for the division. But they're apparently awful, and I'm through betting them.
Yeah, 30 plays on offense, which is an NFL low in the past 25 years.
The second time ever.
Oh, second time ever. So
I don't know when the first was.
But. Yeah, I know somebody said 25 in terms of something.
Either way,
Ashton Genty only had 6 touches in that game. Just,
brutal.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
So. Sacks are a problem with the Raiders. Yeah. Interceptions. Geno leads the league with 10. Just not good football.
No.
So. Pete Carroll's time has passed, apparently.
Maybe. And then throw this back up here one more time. Kyle out it for Monday night. Job well done. And our Colts believer leading the charge. So, good job.
You know, Jane Daniels did get hurt.
Yep.
That wasn't going to make a difference in that game.
Debo didn't play.
I don't know.
Terry McLaurin was still out. Maybe if I knew a few more of those details, I probably wouldn't have went Washington, but just know I'll never pick your team again.
That's fair. It's fair. I'm probably not going to either.
What about this week? Monday night against Kansas City, catching 11.5.
Without Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
What, Jane Daniels isn't playing for sure?
For sure. Yeah, he's out.
I thought he just had a little hamstring.
No, they're
New injury.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you kidding me?
Well, it's the hamstring injury, but they're not risking it.
They ruled him out already. The game's not for another 5 days.
Well, technically he's doubtful, but he's not playing.
All right.
But
So.
Debo and Terry are practicing today.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, great stuff. Which do we want to do first here? Do we want to do picks first and then go into the NBA, or do we want to do NBA first and then go into picks?
Let's do the picks.
All right, that is fair by me. You guys both won the week. I'll let you guys fight today to see who gets to pick first out of you two.
I'll let Jim lead it off.
I'll go first. I'm going with the Bengals -6.5, hosting the Jets. I mean, the Jets looking for their first win here as we approach Halloween.
I can get you a flat 6.
Yep, I'll take it.
You got it.
You know, Flacco isn't the only reason that the Bengals are kind of have new life. Their defense has gotten better. They benched some vets like Cam Taylor-Britt and Logan Wilson and play younger players. You know, they just had to face Jared Goff, Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers in a row. And so now they got Justin Fields or maybe Tyrod Taylor. And the Jets
or maybe
also,
a third party.
who knows? Yeah, because Tyrod Taylor's hurt too.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Sauce Gardner's hurt too. So look out, Jamar Chase and Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall also banged up, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, I like the Bengals. Let's go.
I like that. All right, Kyle.
I like Atlanta against the Dolphins. I have -7.5.
Yep, that's
Bijan Robinson is going to have the game of his life. The worst, one of the best running teams against one of the worst defending the run.
yeah.
So I think the Dolphins are in trouble. I mean, Tua, his comments throughout the week, the head coach's comments, the Dolphins are a mess.
Yeah.
I like Atlanta being home as well. I think they'll run all over them.
I don't hate it. Yeah, this is actually a pretty interesting week.
Tua's crazy too. Tua's starting to lose his mind a little bit too.
Yeah.
Oh, just
Heard
now?
some of the stuff he's saying. You know.
Said he didn't target, what's his name?
Yeah.
What's his name? Jalen Waddle?
Jalen Waddle.
Jalen Waddle.
Right.
Because he couldn't see over the line.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know. You don't say it, but also I feel bad because, like, if he doesn't say something either, it's like, why isn't your quarterback talking? So, I don't know. It's
better.
I don't know. Let's throw the dynamite in the hole and blow it up already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I'll go here. I'm gonna kind of stick actually on the gym train here a little bit. I'm actually doing the Jets and Bengals over 43.5. Both teams are 4-3, getting to the over this year. Mentioned Jets defense. I know the Bengals defense is stepping up. Let's not act as if they don't still give up a lot of points, all things considered. And if Taylor is healthy, you know, the one game he did play essentially a full game of 200 yards of passing, a couple touchdowns. You know, I think that's enough to help out whatever the Bengals obviously put up against the Jets. So I kind of like that number. I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
All right, Jim, back to you.
I like the Bucks coming off that loss to Detroit, heading to New Orleans, giving 4.5. What do you got?
I can get you a full lower at 3.5.
Yep, I'll go with the best line available, 3.5. Yeah, I mean, Tampa Bay's dealing with some injury problems, I guess, but still, it's a divisional game. They need to bounce back win, and I think it'll be a 2-score game at least.
That was one of the games I was considering.
The Buccaneers.
Yeah. Sad, pour one moment out, though. Mike Evans, more than likely seeing this 1,000-yard streak come to an end for him. So
yeah, injuries are kind of suck, but look out for Sean Tucker in this one, too.
I'm with it. Kyle?
I'm going to go 49ers plus 1.5 at Houston.
Well,
I mean, if you stayed up for that game the other night,
I can get you 2.5.
okay, that's fine. If you stayed up for that game the other night, Houston, I cannot believe how bad they are as an NFL offense. The Seahawks turned the ball over 3 times as well. They still couldn't capitalize. 49ers, their defense is playing well even though they have injuries. They'll do enough offensively and they'll win this game.
Great coaching in San Fran. I mean, no matter who's hurt or who they were out there, they find ways to win games.
C.J. Stroud, I really don't know what the heck happened.
Well, we'll give you some additional stats here. San Fran 4-3 against the spread this year. Houston 2-4. Mac Jones and Brock Purdy are the same quarterback. And if with this in mind, I'm lockstepping with you, Kyle, on my second pick.
George Kittle's back, even though he caught 0 catches.
Expect that to go up a ton now. He'll probably have a lot of targets.
Yep. But I'm
McCaffrey, I mean, what he's doing on receiving-wise and rushing-wise, leading the league in scrimmage yards, I mean, he's been unbelievable.
Yeah, he's back to the old C-Mac.
Yeah.
As long as he's not injured, he's the best.
Yep.
for sure. But yeah, I'm with Kyle.
Wow.
49ers are also a pick of mine, so lockstep. Jim, back to you.
Ooh, they're next on my list.
Uh-oh.
I do love betting against the Cowboys, though, and the Cowboys are going on the road to Denver. What kind of line can you get me? If I like the number, I'm going to go with Denver.
-3.
Yep, give me Denver.
You got it.
Dak is playing really well, though. I cannot believe it.
Yeah, he's one of the MVP candidates.
He can make history this week. 5 straight games with 3 touchdowns or more and no picks. Russell Wilson was the last one to do it. In 2015, he had 5 straight games of that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think, though, that this is about the time that things come back to reality a little bit for Dallas on the road?
True.
Maybe.
I don't know about the Denver offense. What are they doing offensively? Drew Lock doesn't look right.
Drew Lock.
I think you might mean another
Bo Nix.
another SEC quarterback.
Bo Nix.
I think whatever their problems were, they woke up at the end of that Giants game.
Mm-hmm.
So they just need to play that way in the first quarter against Dallas.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I love betting against the Cowboys.
I think this is more
especially on the road.
I think this is more of a defensive question than offensive question in my mind in that game, where I think the defense of Denver is more apt to stop Dallas than Dallas is to stop Denver.
For sure.
So,
Yeah, I think they'll be keyed in on stopping Javonte Williams. And
How about Javonte Williams, too, leading the league in rushing?
Yeah, it's
I cannot
crazy.
believe that.
yeah. I mean, it pained me. I said it yesterday, it pains me, but Dallas's offense is legit. It pains me.
Ferguson's having an unbelievable start.
give it
Pains me to
time.
say it,
Give
but
it time.
yeah.
I think it turns this week.
yeah. All right, Kyle.
The last one, the last few weeks, I haven't had mine finalized. You know what? I'm a Steelers hater. Packers.
Welcome.
Packers -3 at Pittsburgh. I don't care that Aaron Rodgers' revenge game. That's not happening. Pittsburgh's defense is awful. Green Bay hasn't been playing that great, but they're going to turn it around. And, yeah, I think they'll win by more than 3.
I like the over in that one.
I can get you 2.5, so.
Perfect.
Yeah, the over in this I got it at a flat 45.
Yeah, I think there'll be some points put up in that one.
Yeah. Well, Kyle, welcome to the Pittsburgh Haters Club.
Really?
Jump on in, dude.
Green Bay certainly
great.
hasn't been the same as of late.
I can imagine that game being a slog, though. I could see that happening. So, who knows? I do like the side you're on, though, in terms of hateability. So,
Mike Tomlin will punt in some dumb
exactly.
situation.
Average coach. Anyway, my final pick. Can't stray too far away from college. We live in a weird world. Give me the Nerds of Vanderbilt -2.5 at home against Missouri this week. Vanderbilt
their load last week.
Vanderbilt 5-2 against the spread this year. The Commodores. I don't
valued after last week.
I don't think they did that last week. I think that's a classic Brian Kelly can't handle big games situation. So, but yeah, I mean, give me Diego Pavia, the Baker Mayfield of the SEC. I'm all about it. So, lock it. We're all locked in.
Who do you like in the World Series?
Can I offer a cynical take?
Sure.
So in actuality, I think the Dodgers in 6.
Yeah, probably.
But
look at them.
I would love nothing more the Blue Jays to win if it just lights a fire under the Yankees' ass.
As a Yankee fan, Kyle, do you root for the Blue Jays or do you want them to lose as a divisional opponent? Who's a bigger rival, the division opponent in the Blue Jays or the Dodgers, the longtime traditional Yankee rival?
Yeah, and the Dodgers knocked them out last year, but for me, it's no question. I'm rooting for the Dodgers. And I think the Dodgers will win in 5. I don't think Toronto. I think the way the Dodgers have been pitching, Toronto is not going to have much of a chance.
Yeah, it's hard to. I mean, we sat here on this podcast like 3-4 weeks ago before the playoffs started, and you could have got the Dodgers at plus 800 to win the World Series. Now here they are.
You brought that up.
Minus 220, I think, is what they're at now. So,
what about you?
Their pitching out of nowhere has been great.
It's a typical case of a team, the defending champ who kind of just sleepwalks through the regular season, and then when the time comes, they could put it all back together.
What about you, Chip? Dave Stieb versus Oral Hershiser. Who do you got?
Depends on what point of their career. Or Hershiser had a better career than Stieb, right?
Well, I think Stieb has a good argument.
Jimmy Key was a good pitcher, too, for
True.
the Blue Jays and the Yankees.
Yep.
Steve had a no-hitter, though, didn't he? Dave Stieb had a no-hitter.
He finally did, yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember that one. Those are names from my childhood.
I know. I'm a baseball sicko. That's why I brought up especially Stieb. Nobody talks about Stieb. Really good pitcher.
Nobody talks about a lot of great Toronto players of the past.
True.
But yeah, I mean, I was a huge baseball fan when I was between the ages of like 8 and 16. And my sports rankings probably went baseball, college basketball, and then I really didn't care much about NFL football, college football, NFL football. I'd rank them that way. And now to this day, it's probably NFL number 1. College basketball, maybe. I don't know. It's all crap now.
Well, speaking of all crap, it's a good transition. Mm-hmm. So today we finally get news of this FBI investigation into the NBA players and associates, and the two main headlining people in this are Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups, who were
nowhere when we woke up this morning, and it was like, hey, look at this.
Yes, and I know Damon Jones, a former player and assistant coach, also has been arrested in this. He's kind of the bridge between Rozier and Billups involved in this. There's multiple other people.
And then poker games.
There's poker. There's actual fixing of prop bets.
Yeah.
And at this point, you'd have to say game fixing as an outright hole.
I mean, in this day and age, if you're going to try to fix something, it would be a player prop.
Yes.
Because you can do it without affecting the outcome of the game in many cases, and it's not shocking at all.
Yes.
But people will say, well, this is what happens when you legalize gambling. They actually got caught because gambling's legal, because they could see the action on this Rozier under, and it was an anomaly. And so yada, 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 here we are.
Yeah. This is the same investigation, technically, that got Jonte Porter back in the spring earlier this year. I've seen reports saying that there's going to be more names kind of brought up in this. Whether or not they get arrested as well remains to be seen. But, yeah, I know we talked a little bit off air about this. It's hard not to imagine it at least will not be part of the discussion now. This happened more on the college side of things back last winter. But could this kind of be the end or the end as we know it in terms of player prop betting? It's hard to imagine there's probably not going to be.
It's too lucrative
I don't think it will.
to the sports books.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine, though, in my mind, that there isn't probably some sort of adjustment, though, that occurs, right?
Well, I think the adjustment's going to be making example out of Rozier and like throwing away the key.
Yeah.
Like I think these punishments are going to be
Scaring people off.
Yeah.
That's what it'll do. Yeah. Like who knows how many years it could be or whatever, but when that punishment comes out, I think players will be like, oh no, I don't want to ever be part of that, or just being embarrassed too about it and like coming out. Like, I mean, how do these players feel this morning?
Well, their careers are over.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I mean, the Terry Rozier one for
He'll
sure.
be banned for the NBA for life.
Yeah. Chauncey, I would imagine Billups is probably as well.
Done.
I mean, I know his is probably, I hate splitting hairs here, his is probably the less, in terms of to the sport itself, less egregious, but like,
yeah,
he gets caught up on, like I said, he's the he's on the other end of this bridge investigation of this poker game,
Operation Royal Flush.
Yeah, like where there's X-ray tables, cameras and chips,
marked cards. I mean, that you can only see with certain glasses.
Yeah, just crazy like Ocean's 11 type stuff. Like it's nutty.
Yeah, and he would sit at a table as part of the scheme, reportedly, with their marks, who are obviously very wealthy individual gamblers, and he would, help the guys perpetrating the scheme to siphon millions of dollars from these guys.
Yeah.
X-ray card table though.
Yeah,
Think about that.
Yeah, there's a South Park joke that I won't go down that kind of involves that, but this has got to be, in terms of maybe the headline being a part of this, the biggest one since probably the Boston College point shaving scandal.
The 70s?
Yeah, the late 70s, involving the mafia in Boston with Henry Hill and stuff like that, and the Lucchese family. Yeah. I mean, this one involves the La Cosa Nostra Italian mafia.
Well, FBI specifically said Italian crime families like 5 times, and like,
yeah. I don't want to get into the exact geopolitical climate of that, but yeah, I think there's a obvious reason behind that. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean the Boston College one's the only one that really sticks out. I mean, yeah, you could maybe say like the Pete Rose stuff, but like by the time they got Pete Rose, it was just such like a known thing.
Rose wasn't fixing games.
Yeah,
he was betting on baseball, but not fixing games.
But even then, though, when he got arrested, it was such like a known thing that he was betting anyway. That like I don't like, did it really sway things? Like I don't think so. Not in the sense that this is anyway.
Just like the Cleveland Guardians pitchers a few months ago.
That's probably...
They didn't change the game. They were just throwing balls. Like, Emmanuel Clase was throwing a first pitch ball, so his bet would hit.
Jesus.
And there's a bunch of video of him every time he took the mound in the 9th inning as a closer. The first pitch was always in the dirt. Huh. And now, of course, he'll be banned from...
Yeah, him and Luis Ortiz, the other pitcher involved in this, right?
So that's not affecting who's going to win.
Correct.
The same time.
Well, not directly, but it is, if you look at stats, if from a batter starting 0-1,
I was going to say, the video that got Ortiz dinged in that deal was a strikeout pitch that he buried that was meant to be a ball that Anthony Volpe struck out on, and you can hear Ortiz audibly drop the F-bomb in frustration.
Yeah.
That it happened. Like, it's hard not to say in that space either that it doesn't...
The funny thing is, Clase was one of the best closers in the league during this alleged incident.
Yeah.
And despite throwing first pitch balls every time he took the mound
time.
As a 9th inning closer.
Crazy. Yeah.
The other funny thing is you think in this day and age, players are being paid enough now where they wouldn't be involved.
I have the numbers here. Chauncey Billups, $106 million as a player, and he's making $4.75 million a year as a coach.
Crazy.
Terry Rozier even made more, $133 million in 10 years.
Jesus.
He's making $26.6 million this year with the Heat.
So this Rozier is an average player, right? And that's
because the NBA, they give out these mega contracts to guys that aren't even
crazy. And,
when
that's still not enough. He's going to shave points.
Well, like when Rozier
shave stats.
To be fair, when Rozier signed that contract, technically it was as a Hornet. He was probably a fringe top 10 point guard. But
But who cares? It's so much money that why would you risk? Why would you? Not, he's going to go. He might go to jail.
And
he is going to jail.
TMZ just put out an article like 5 minutes ago saying that Billups made $50,000 on a poker game. They have court documents from that. But what's $50,000 to a millionaire?
It's nothing.
Like that much million.
He makes 4 point something per year in salary, not to mention everything he made as a player. It's literally nothing.
Yeah, I can't even, because like the only logic to me, and it doesn't fit this part of it, because like, look, like not to do whatever with this, but like, look, Michael Jordan loved playing poker and blackjack and whatever, but like that was because he was trying to also compete. Like,
well, he liked to gamble because he liked the competition.
Right,
it wasn't
but like
Chauncey Billups was involved in a fixed.
No, that's what I'm getting at, though. Like
you just play poker.
There's no drawing a comparison, where it's just like there's like at least you can, I guess, morally make the case of competitive edge. Where in this, there just is none. You're just you're playing stupid games. You're playing stupid games to win a stupid prize.
Yeah, you're stealing from someone.
Yeah, so I don't know. And this is obviously going to continue to evolve out over the course of not just days.
Pictures now from the New York Post, 2019. There's him with 2 other people.
Oh boy,
poker stuff.
Well.
So whoever this woman is, and then this guy, he's got his phone right over the table. It looks like
an X-ray table, probably.
Jeez.
So yeah, photos are starting to go. It's just gonna get crazier and crazier.
Yeah, this is.
Me and my buddies play cards on Thursday night, and for years in the winter we play. So we always see who's in via text thread, and so. I organized the thread.
Come on, please.
And so when I sent it back with who was in, the last player was C. Billups.
Yes.
Which is funny.
That's my type of humor right there.
Of course, we just play for entertainment purposes only.
Right. And the new report, too, says LeBron James was not aware that Jones guy was...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about all of that portion.
Injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that.
I mean, I tend to... But I don't know.
Why would LeBron again? That's another level. Like you can get Chauncey Billups is a Hall of Famer though, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, in terms of financial, LeBron is on another level.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, risking that would be stupid if you're LeBron.
But is it any less stupid to risk it if you're Chauncey Billups? I mean,
right? No, that's my thing is where it's like, look, like I will give LeBron obviously benefit of the doubt, but like it's hard not to, I think, have that question.
You would think guys with lower salaries would do this, like
Jonte Porter, fringe G League player.
Yeah, even though $5 million a year is still like, come on, dude, you don't need.
Yeah. I don't know. This all comes on the heels of the NCAA allowing players and coaches to bet on pro sports too now and stuff like that.
And giving them money to do it.
Yeah.
NIL and everything's gone to shit.
Yeah.
Let's face it. And, I've watched a couple NBA games these past 2 nights and it freaking sucks. I'm sorry. It just sucks. It's a stupid sport. They go back and forth all game long, and then inside 2 minutes they start playing the possession. And, I wish the NBA would get rid of the rule where you could call timeout and advance the ball. It would make the end of games a lot. Somebody scores with 2 seconds left. You're like, oh, well, it's almost like a case in the NFL where you want to have the ball last.
What happens if they don't score and they don't have any timeouts with 2 seconds left?
And they call timeout and the refs don't see anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that, Kyle? Probably not.
No.
Yeah, Kevin Durant called timeout at the end of the game. They didn't have any, but the ref,
even
though he's looking right at him, didn't.
That's what people are talking about.
Yeah.
I remember on Twitter.
Yeah. The NBA has never been more back.
Now imagine if you had money in Oklahoma City on the money line or something there,
right? Because those are technical free throws,
right? And the
tied game.
The ref missed it, but Oklahoma City did win. But yeah, anyways, the NBA product is so bad. And you think about it, we're sitting here on October 22nd, 23rd.
23rd.
I'm watching that game on October 21st, I think. And,
Yep.
you know, the next time an NBA game is going to matter to me is going to be like May 15th.
Fair.
Like, who cares about all this crap going on all winter long?
Yeah.
And you know what? It makes me not want to bet any games either, just because of this crap that's going on.
Can I do?
I might have had the Mike Rozier over that game.
Terry
Rozier, right? Terry
Terry.
Mike was a running back for Nebraska,
Yeah.
a quarterback for Nebraska,
Yeah.
Cornhuskers.
Not as bad as when I said Drew Lock instead of Bo Nix.
Well, yeah,
But
sure.
Drew Lock was there for a few years.
Yes.
That's why I'm
And
thinking
Bo Nix
Broncos.
looked like Drew Lock for a while.
Yeah.
That game.
Can I ask you though, Jim, because you did watch? How'd you feel about NBA on NBC being back?
That was cool, mainly because of the theme song. But you know what? The pregame show, Carmelo Anthony on there. Whatever.
You got the wrong memo about what suit to wear.
and he's just too, like, I love Carmelo obviously, but is
Too mellow.
Yeah, he's too mellow. And then they do an interview with Oklahoma City players, and they're all talking like they're 16-year-old boys about, drip and Riz and whatever. I don't know.
I will say this: they'll get me to watch every time they have the Michael Jordan interview for 2 minutes each halftime. I know that.
Oh yeah,
That was pretty good. But
Mike Tirico.
yeah,
But again, who cares
Yeah.
about these games? Like, who cares? You think Oklahoma City's not going to be in the playoffs? You think like. It's just a long season of guys getting load managed
yeah,
and jacking threes.
yeah.
Yeah, each team shoots 40, 50 threes a game.
It's so boring.
The superstar players get to the free throw line. Oh, Jimmy Butler 16 times the other night.
Yeah.
How boring is that? Jimmy Butler, let's shoot 16 free throws in 4 quarters.
Yeah, it is. It's extremely boring.
Yeah.
And some of the guys really get the ticky-tacky calls, and they're in the
Some
free throw
don't.
line.
Yeah.
Like Oklahoma
Shea.
City. Yep.
SGA.
Yep.
James Harden, obviously.
Yeah. The retirement home Clippers.
And then the game stops, and we're watching boring free throws.
And now they're not even going to have point guards anymore.
Oh wow. I don't know if that Cooper Flag thing is gonna work out.
Well,
The way
Houston
Dallas
Rockets
is
no
doing it.
point guards.
True.
Positions don't
but
matter in the NBA. They
Yeah,
got
like
threes
Kevin
there.
Durant's playing shooting guard. They got like the average height of that lineup was 6'10".
yeah.
Yeah, none of it matters. Just go shoot threes wherever and whenever and however.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't like it at all.
It's fair.
Sorry. I mean, yes, when it gets to the NBA finals or the conference semifinals, they actually play some basketball. But until then, it's just a bunch of overpaid babies out there just running around jacking up threes, and
The NBA salaries are really actually insane.
it's so stupid.
Like Rozier, I'm sorry, $25.6 million this year is just.
Kyle though.
Let's drop it to $15 million or something.
But Kyle, I say this as a Heat fan, and you as one as well. That's okay right now. That's about to come off the books, baby.
No, they'll sign someone else for
That's the point.
another average, middling, player for $15 million a year.
True. That's true. I did see. Personally, I loved the first week of the NBA, if only for the reason of like, I get to see Kelly Olynyk is apparently a San Antonio Spur now, type stuff. Like, but yeah. Either way, hey, look, I get to see Jokic play tonight, so
He's
I'm happy
always
about
fun to watch.
Yeah. So, hey, about that. By the way, before we get going, Rondé Gadsden
Yeah, he had a
completely
I love it.
forgot about that. Rookie records. We love to see that. It's great.
He's going to be in the league for a long time. God bless him. He should be. A lot of Syracuse players are doing well.
Yeah,
Will it continue tonight?
I think so.
The over for him is now over 40 yards,
Yeah.
like 46 yards.
Yeah.
Where like last week it was probably, 15.
It's 42.5 now.
Yeah.
I think I'm betting him anytime touchdown tonight. Screw it.
I can't remember what I did. I already locked in my bets for tonight, player prop wise. I think I can't remember.
He's plus
They had
195.
McConkey over 55, I think, is one of them. Who are they playing?
Vikings.
Oh, yeah, the Vikings.
At home.
I can't remember. I always put the bets in late at night where it's like I should be going to bed, but I'm like, let me just throw a couple bets on in case I don't get time before the game tomorrow night.
Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, what'd you say, Kyle? 185?
195 for him to score.
We love that. Books recognize.
PGA Tour is back this week at the Bank of Utah Championship. It's one of the venerable championships. It's a huge field of golfers.
Love it. Do they play? Is it in Utah?
I think so. It better be.
I'm gonna go with Cameron Champ at plus 2,000.
Wow.
Look at that, Kyle locking it in.
I don't like it though. I actually threw $5 on Sahith Theegala.
Hey,
he was a long shot. Well, they're all kind of long shots because the field's so deep and there's no none of the true stars are playing.
Want to do a little Tony Finau home cooking?
Is Finau playing?
Yeah,
I bet he's not. But Theegala played good 2 weeks ago and had a horrible season last year. I think he's kind of turning it around. $5 to win like $250, I think, or $300.
Love it. Yeah.
Low chance of hitting, but
nice payday though if it does.
If it does, or if he's in contention, you can hedge it, cash it.
Yep. All right. Well, let's get out of here then on that note. Programming note though for next week. Kyle, surprised you because we didn't talk about it off air. Wednesday next week, morning edition, 10 a.m. on Wednesday. We'll be coming at you for the betting podcast next week. So make note of that.
Because you're going out of town.
I am. I didn't tell you guys. We have the tickets officially, though, for the game I'm going to. So looking forward to that.
Cheers.
Duke at Clemson for football. 8 rows back in the end zone. So looking forward to that. Can't wait.
You see action.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes after this weekend for both teams. I think Duke is on the bye and Clemson is back after their bye week. So who knows? So
at Clemson?
At Clemson, yeah. So another stadium I get to check off the list of going to. So looking forward to it. All right. Appreciate everybody for listening and tuning in. Remember, next week, Wednesday at 10 a.m. when we'll be live. You can find the FL1 Betting Podcast and all Finger Lakes 1 podcasts on fingerlakes1.com, the FL1 YouTube channel, and all major podcasting platforms. Good luck this weekend, everybody. Enjoy all the football.